All right, December 20th, 2025. I'm out walking my dogs. I'm out on the trail. Archie, say hi. Say hi, Jake. Say hi, Arch. Say hi. Anyway, I'm out here walking my dogs. I'm in the moss rock. And there's a big old mossy rock right there. And it being the end of the year, I'm kind of, reflecting on the year and all that's taken place. And I realized that I'm 16 months into this thing since I first exposed Titus, back in August of 2024. And a lot of people have asked me, like, when is this all going to end? Like, what is the end game scenario for you? And I've given a number of answers for that. And they've not all been the same answer, I don't think, but it's not like they've been incongruent, the answers haven't been incongruent with one another, if that makes any sense. It's hard to know, what's going to take place that, kind of satisfies that. But things can't keep going the way they've been going, if that makes any sense, right? Just wanted to show you my vista here at the moment. So, I release two kinds of videos. I release like YouTube shorts. This is a short and it's in the portrait orientation. And then I release, long form content, and those are in the, the landscape orientation. Like a painting typically would be oriented, if you will. But I released 4 of those long form content videos this week that were short in nature, like, 4 minutes long or whatever or less. And oh my gosh, the amount of truth that came out of those is incredible. I've got Titus denying an illegitimate son. I've got Titus describing certain things that happened at his parents' house when he was little. Very concerning things, right? And then there was a video where Titus kind of doesn't deny his future mother-in-law grabbing him by the privates during, from what I understand, was a Bible study in the Morris family home. I think it was like in 2018 or so, maybe 2020. So there's that. And then there's Titus, kind of lashing out at me and accusing me of spreading a rumor that, Stephanie was pregnant. This would have been, like 14 months ago. October of 2024 is when we had that phone call. So it's kind of ironic because, now 14 months later, not only are they married, but, now she's pregnant. And he was, really upset that there was a rumor going around that, she was pregnant. It just shows you how duplicitous they are, There is a lot more truth that will come out before all this ends, at the very least. Say bye, Arch. Say bye. Say bye.